Welcome to the Drayway. I'm glad you're here. We have a whole show all about one subject. Let me give you a guess. It's about, I'll tell you after this. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the Drayway. We got a great show. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let's get started. Let's go. Hey, welcome to the Drayway. Yeah, I got to start off the show with what is going on? It's Denmark versus U.S. It's the USA versus Denmark. Did you ever think we would be at battle with Denmark? I mean, really? And about Greenland? Greenland. That's what we that's the fight. The fight is Greenland. But if you notice, Denmark kind of poked back. Denmark was like, how about if we just buy the United States, and that way the United States can enjoy, I don't know, things like, free healthcare? I mean, you literally have Denmark poking back, and Denmark saying, United States, just stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane. But Donald Trump, for whatever reason, I don't understand it. Maybe you guys understand it, but I don't understand the purpose, except for one thing can be the reason on the side that all of this has taken place. Because if you've noticed, Donald Trump has talked about Greenland, he's talked about trade, and he's calling the Canadian Prime Minister, calling him the governor of Canada and stuff. All this stuff is going on, and I want you to understand why it's going on. It's going on for one reason and one reason only. The really rich people that Donald Trump has surrounded himself with, they want to steal. Yeah, that's basically what they want to do. Because rich people, really, really rich people, these billionaires, if they wanted to help Americans, if they wanted to help the average, citizen, if they wanted to help their own workers, they would, but they don't, do they? They don't. Elon Musk won't even let his workers unionize, because being in a union protects yourself. It gives you a say. It gives you leverage and negotiations, and that should be a national thing. We should have a national workers' bill of rights. And why we don't have a national bill of worker rights is beyond me. Because what's happened over the last 3-4 decades is companies have been allowed to take advantage of its workers. And workers have been getting taken advantage of big time. That's why we have all these billionaires. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of billionaires. And why? What is it? What do they do that they should be worth billions of dollars? What are they doing? Oh, right. They have companies where workers are doing the work to create wealth. So why is all that wealth going to the very, very top? It's because workers don't have rights. Workers don't have a national workers' rights system like in other countries. Do you think in other countries they just allow CEOs to make $50 billion? Yeah, that's not a thing. That's not a thing in the rest of the world, all right? And so why is it here? Because now we literally are sitting by and watching Donald Trump put billionaires in place around him, billionaires that don't give a damn about you. They don't care about you. If they did, they'd be helping you already. They're worth billions. They couldn't spend their money in a lifetime if they wanted to. So why aren't they already helping others? Because it's all about getting more. I want more money. I want more power. And what does that mean for you? It means nothing. It means that's what you're going to get over the next 4 years. You're going to get nothing. Republican, Democrat, I don't care what you are. It doesn't matter. You don't understand. It's not about Republican and Democrat. It's not about white and black. You know what it's about? It's about rich and poor. The really rich are in a club to themselves. There's hundreds of them, and you're not welcome. They're not inviting you to their clubhouse. They're not inviting you to their place. You want to know why? Because you're not rich. You're not one of them. You're one of those workers that they continually and have for 40 years. Let's take more from the workers. Let's take more from the workers. Let's take more from the workers. Oh, pensions? Yeah, what pensions? Company pensions? What? We're not doing that anymore. Let's not, we don't want to be responsible for that. We want it all. We don't want some of the money. We want it all. Oh, we can't have it all. Okay, we'll leave enough. We'll leave enough scraps on the table so you can barely survive. You can literally not afford to miss a single paycheck. That's how close we want to make it. Yeah. And that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. I want you to understand, it's rich versus poor. And Donald Trump is surrounding himself with rich people so that they can steal. And this whole thing about Panama and Denmark and Mexico and Canada, it's just chatter. It's just stuff to keep you occupied. Because in the dead of night, they're going to be taking as much money as humanly possible. This is a money grab. Make no mistake about it. Over the next 4 years, watch the crimes that are committed, because every single Republican administration, Nixon, how many people went to jail in the Nixon administration? How many people were indicted? How many people were indicted under Reagan? How many people were indicted under Bush? How many people were indicted under Trump the last time? So do you think this time's going to be any different? Really? Let me know what you think in the comments. Welcome to the Drayway. I'm glad you're here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We got more to talk about. Don't go anywhere. A woman just bought a $60,000 Highlander from Toyota, right? Brand new, 60 some $1,000. And she's driving around the car and she's happy with her car purchase. But now the navigation doesn't work. And some of the other features on the car don't work because her $15 subscription per month has run out. So when her subscription runs out, Toyota starts turning off features on the car. I wish I was joking. I'm not. This is where we're into now. We now have companies. It's not enough to sell you a $60,000 car and make the profit off a $60,000 car. No, that's not enough. That's not enough. You know what we have to do? We have to do things like make the car so difficult to work on that you have to take it back to the dealer, and the dealer's going to charge you an ungodly amount of money to do it. Yeah, we've been doing that for decades. But now we're going to put in a system that you have to subscribe to forever. Yeah, you have to subscribe to this forever, because if you don't, we're going to start shutting off features on your car. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great? How do you think she feels, not even so much as having navigation work, because she's not a subscriber anymore to Toyota's $15 subscription? Really? This is what we've come to? And imagine this, if this isn't going to be this is going to be something across all the car companies. It makes me want to go back and pick up a 2005 Oldsmobile or something like that, you know? I mean, I don't want to be forced to do that. I don't want to be forced to have a monthly subscription. I bought the car. Isn't that enough? Isn't it enough that I paid $60,000, $80,000, $100,000 for a car? But now I have to pay a subscription fee? And as we all know, you're sitting, I know what you're probably saying. Right now you're probably saying, Drake, come on, man. It's $15. It's $15. But what about when it's not? You know, because everything, as we've seen, whether it's Remember when I can remember when cable was $6.50. Yeah, my cable bill used to be $6.50. Do you see what the cable bill is today? Same thing with streaming. Streaming used to be, for $3.99, $4.99, and all of a sudden and now you have streaming, and now you have to have the Super Plus, because if you've got the regular streaming, well, you still got to see commercials. You see where I'm getting at? It's $15 now, but how long until it's $50, $60, $75 a month? You pay $60, $80, $100,000 for a car, and now I have to be tagged this extra money month after month after month. And if I'm not, parts of the car just simply don't work. It sounds ludicrous to me, but let me know what you think in the comments. I am eager to see what you guys think in the comments. Do you really want to spend $60, $80, $100,000 on a car and be forced to pay $15, $20, $25 a month to keep your navigation? Let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, the Trump recession is coming. I want you to take a picture of where the GDP is at, where interest rates are at. I want you to take a mental picture where everything is at right now, because Donald Trump is about to become vice president, I'm not sure which. Maybe it's co-president with Elon Musk. I'm not exactly sure which one's president, which one's vice president yet, but you get the drift. But those two are heading into office, and the overwhelming thing I can only foresee is based on what they've said. And based on what they've said it is extremely inflationary. So here comes the recession. Is the recession in the first 3 months, 6 months? Certainly by the end of the year, we will be in a major recession. And interest rates are going up, folks. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. You heard it here first. In 2025, interest rates are going up. There is no lowering of interest rates, because everything that they are going to do, that this administration is getting ready to do, is inflationary. We've been talking about this, but now you can kind of see it's coming, because already companies are already starting to raise their prices now. They're already starting to get prepared and buy tons of inventory because they know what's coming. Yeah. That's what's going on in the United States right now, is the fear of higher prices. Because already, they measure consumer confidence, and consumer confidence is extremely low this month, because they know Donald Trump is going into the White House and what he's going to do. And there is nothing that he is going to do that is pro-business, because first of all, if you want to be pro-business, get rid of a thing called chaos. And that's exactly what is going on right now in the Republican Party, is complete chaos. They don't even know who the head of the House is going to be, because it certainly ain't going to be the guy that's there now. He's as good as gone. Yeah, he had trouble even getting something so simple passed. And Donald Trump didn't get what he wanted. He wanted the debt ceiling increased because he wants to cut taxes for rich people, and he knows that's going to increase the debt. Make no mistake about it, Donald Trump is about to spend trillions of dollars we don't have. So if you're thinking about fiscal responsibility, yeah, that Trump has nothing to do with that, and he's not interested in that whatsoever. So what is he interested in? He's interested in doing one thing and one thing only, and that is making himself and the people around him, the other billionaires, as rich as humanly possible. That's what's going on. That's why I'm telling you now, get ready for the Trump recession, because the Trump recession in 2025 will be here. And I want you to be prepared. What's the best way to be prepared? Owe nobody nothing. Have your bills paid off. Don't be susceptible to interest rates, because interest rates aren't going down in 2025. You watch, mark my words, in 2025, interest rates are going up. And that's because this administration, their policies, yeah, it doesn't look good. So just know this. Be prepared. Be prepared by being debt free. And stick with me on the Dre Way and watch the Dre Way, because I'll be covering all of this nonsense, and it's all going to be taking place over the next few months. And every day I will keep you abreast on what it means for you. And I'm telling you right now, I'm putting the warning out because the transition isn't even going well with the Trump campaign. The Trump administration is supposed to have all these things done for an easy transition. They haven't come anywhere close to getting all the things done that they have to get done. They are way behind. And they're trying to do that because they don't want the FBI investigating their people. So I'll report and let you know what's going on with that. Thanks for coming to the Dre Way. I'm glad you're here. Check out the Dre Way every single day. There's a new Dre Way every day. And I'm going to do my very best to keep you abreast on what's going on, because let me tell you something. What's about to happen over the next few years, you're going to want to keep up to date on everything going on. And I'm going to let you know your best alternative to an administration that's going to be very chaotic at best. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for joining me on the Dre Way. Don't forget the Dre Way is every day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye, everybody.